Welcome to the Dodger Download, the official podcast of the Fort Dodge Community School District. Each episode brings you the latest updates from our schools, including school board recaps, interviews with educators, staff, and students, plus upcoming events and stories from around the district. Whether you're a parent, student, or community member, stay connected to what's happening in the Dodger Nation. Let's dive into this episode of the Dodger Download.
Welcome to the Dodger Download, the official podcast of Fort Dodge Schools. I'm Superintendent Josh Porter, and today's episode is all about our preschool program. Whether you're a parent, student, or a proud Dodger, we're glad you are here today. Now, for today's sponsor for today's podcast. Are you looking for a trusted financial guidance close to home? Central Financial Group in Fort Dodge, Iowa is your local partner for insurance, investments, retirement planning with personalized service, decades of experience. Their team is here to help you secure your future and protect what matters most. Whether you're planning for tomorrow or managing today, trust Central Financial Group to be with you every step of the way. Central Financial Group, local roots, smart solutions. Today on Dodger Download, we're excited to have with you Nicole Ahrens, Director of Preschools, 2000 Fort Dodge Senior High graduate, along with Asher Morain and Moriah Minikwa, two really awesome, cool preschool students right now.
Can you guys wave?
Before we dig into today's topic, it's time for board tidbits. So last night we had our regular board meeting. Just had about 4 or 5 items on the agenda. So one of the items was cameras for the transportation department. So we are doing some remodeling at the transportation department, and that has it's needed some camera upgrades. They just suggested we did not put the same ones back up. Our cameras across the district have been much improved over the years, probably an area where we could continue to have some extra surveillance. So we approved cameras last night for the transportation garage. We also approved a new networking system for Duncombe Elementary. So the networking system for our IT department helps keep it efficient, keeps our school safe from a technology standpoint. This is just part of the regular rotation. This one is over 8 years old. And when technology is over 8 years old, if you don't replace it, you will be behind. That's just the way it works anymore with the technology world. And then we had 2 change orders for the transportation garage. So one was fixing the concrete around the gas pumps. So we just decided with the heavy rains, it shouldn't pool up next to the buildings. Probably a good idea that we fix the concrete so it runs the right direction. So pretty easy little change. We also are going to put we're going to run some electrical underground a little bit. So if we ever add any garages, we have electrical capacity. And then the big one was tying our sewer system at the transportation garage to the city's sewer system. So a couple big ticket items, but things that are much needed improvements for Fort Dodge Community School District. We also had our monthly financials, and August is kind of a boring time of the year for financials. We're just starting a new fiscal year, so there's really not a whole lot of money coming in for the district. So that's it for board tidbits. So let's get to why we're here today. I'm excited to talk about preschool with 2 of our preschool friends. First, we have Asher Morain. Asher, can you say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. And I have Moriah Minikwa. Moriah, can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
And then I have our directors of preschool here, Nicole Ahrens. So we're just going to get started. I'm going to ask Miss Ahrens a few questions, guys, and you guys can help answer any questions you want along the way. So Miss Ahrens, director of preschool, what's it look like? What's a typical day? So Fort Dodge is a little unique. We have full day preschool. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of classes and a lot of preschool friends. Yep. What's the day look like for a preschool student at Fort Dodge?
Nice. So the day starts coming into the doors. They're greeted with smiles from our staff, opening their car doors, greeting them at the door, welcoming them in for either breakfast or heading straight into their classroom. And where in their classroom, if they choose to eat breakfast, they can eat in the cafeteria with their friends, have a nice warm breakfast. If they go straight to their classrooms because they've already had breakfast, then they get to play in their room have kind of a soft start. They practice writing their name, join centers, get some of that soft start, calm way to start the day before they jump into some large group, small group activities. Of course, recess. What's your guys' favorite part of the day? Recess. Asher, what do you like to do outside at recess?
Play bikes.
You like to ride the bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
absolutely. Moriah, what did you say your favorite part is?
Outside.
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 You bet. What's your guys' favorite thing to do inside the building?
Play school with friends.
Play school with friends. Do you do that during center time? Yep. Yeah. So if you were to walk into a preschool classroom, it would look like a lot of play. Yeah. You would think that they were playing all day, every day, and that's the way that we would want it to be.
Right.
And then our teachers work that magic of embedding learning into that play. So the students are moving, they're talking, they're engaged throughout the day, interacting with each other. And then our preschoolers also get to go to specials on a specials rotation throughout the day.
What do you think makes Fort Dodge Preschool just a little unique? To set us apart from some others, because the ECC is a special place, and I know we have kindergarten there too, but it's just a really warm, welcoming, very friendly atmosphere. Our teachers seem to really love teaching at that building.
They do, and I think you nailed it with one of the key things that sets us apart is probably the feel within our building. Our culture and climate is strong. People want to be there. They want to work there. When guests come into our building, we always get positive feedback about there's just something about the feeling of this building. It feels good. But I would say another thing that sets us apart is we are one of the only all-day programs in Fort Dodge. And so students are having opportunities to learn from 8 a.m. to 2:30 in the afternoon. It sounds like a long day, but like I said, it's all play-based. And it's broken up so that way it's developmentally appropriate for their age. And then I would say lastly would be our continuum of services. We meet all of our students where they are, depending on their needs, their strengths, and we support them to grow and learn at those high levels. So that way they're not ready, not only for kindergarten, but whatever their future holds and beyond.
Yeah. Well, guys, what is your favorite part about preschool so far? We've only had 2 weeks. Can you tell them who your teacher is? Do you know who your teacher is?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Moriah, you tell them who your teacher is, and make sure you talk into the mic, remember?
Miss Kirby.
Miss Kirby.
Miss Kirby, okay. What is your favorite part about Miss Kirby's class?
Going outside.
Going outside? Yeah. Asher, who is your teacher?
Miss Mark.
Yeah. And what is your favorite part about her class?
Going outside.
Going outside too? Yeah. Do you guys have some friends in those classes? Yeah. Is that who you play with outside a little bit?
Clearly, something that sets us apart would be our playground.
Our playground, yeah. Our nice playground. It's got a nice little racing track on it. It's got some turf.
Yep.
You know, it's not overly big, but it's sufficient, and kids really enjoy it a lot. So
it's got what they need, and we switch things out. So we bring out different equipment and different outdoor centers, so that way it's always changing. But we do get a lot of comments. I really like playing at the park. I can't wait to play at the park.
Yeah, so. They call it playing at the park. Yes, yes. And does Mr. Koenig do Strider bikes with the preschool, or is that kindergarten?
So mostly with kindergarten, but at the end of the year, he does start introducing them to some of those bike skills.
So Mr. Koenig, our ECC PE teacher, starts to teach kids introductories about making sure riding bikes and safety on bikes. So at some point in PE, you guys will get to learn how to ride a bike. Got to wear a helmet though. All those fun things. What would you say? What are some goals that you hope to accomplish with preschool kids before they head to kindergarten?
Yeah, so our teachers actually have been working on digging into all of the standards that we want students to know and learn by the end of preschool. And so our biggest goal is we identified, obviously we're going to teach all of the standards, but we identified like the core standards that we're going to guarantee all of our students know and are able to do before they leave. And so our goal is really just digging into those and exposing students to that learning, giving them multiple opportunities, and then monitoring their growth so we can guarantee and say they've got it at the end of the year.
So if you've ever wondered what it's like to teach preschool, it's currently like right now, right? We're trying to do a podcast. We have a couple preschool friends in here. Sometimes the attention is really awesome, and sometimes it's okay. So, but they're 5 years old, probably 4. So they're 4 years old.
4-year-old program.
I don't remember what I was doing at 4 years old. I don't even know if I went to preschool at 4 years old. So, quite the experience.
They're busy and we love it. And that's what we tap into. I see Asher's over here messing with the microphone and, he's seeing how it works and how he can manipulate it and how he can turn it. That's what they do in their center play, in their, some of their small group stations, even outside at recess, investigating and trying to learn how things work around them. So that's what we tap into.
So Moriah, you told me that, did you say you could spell your name already? Holy cow. That's pretty good.
Me too.
You too? Man, have you guys had school lunch yet?
No.
Do you eat school
Do
lunch?
you bring your lunch from home? Well,
Do you eat school lunch?
You haven't had it today, but
Well,
you've
haven't
eaten
had
it
it
this
today,
year,
yeah.
right?
I should be a little
It's
easy.
it's a little early for
A
lunch.
little bit
Mr.
better
Porter.
better with my questions. So, in the classroom, do you guys have centers?
Yep.
What is your favorite center in the classroom? Oh, coloring.
That's where you play school at.
That's where you play school at. Okay. What about you, Asher? Do you have a favorite center?
Play books, but I'm not there.
Oh, play books.
Oh,
Is that what you said?
Yep.
You like to look at books, Asher?
Have you
What's
guys?
your favorite book?
Pete.
Pete the Cat
Pete the
is your
Cat.
favorite book?
Yeah. Have you guys got to go to music yet, though? And I bet you've went to PE. Yeah.
What have you been doing in PE with Mr. Koenig?
Do an obstacle course. Climbing the rock wall.
You get to climb a rock wall? What else have you been doing?
Do an obstacle course.
Ooh, say that again. That's a fun one. I watched you guys one day.
Art obstacle courses.
Yep.
Obstacle
course.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you roll like a pencil.
You do roll like a pencil.
And you jump. And you do it all the time.
Do it all the time. Can you climb the rock wall? Yeah. Is that a lot of fun?
We can go on the red one too.
Go on the red one too.
Go on the red one too?
Like hang off of it.
Oh, the monkey bars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are new this year. We didn't have those last year. The monkey bars?
Or you hang, it's really full to jump down.
Yep. Yeah. Those are pretty cool,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Then,
What would you say? What's your favorite thing about Miss Kirby?
spin outside. Spin carpet.
The carpet time?
The carpet
When
time?
you guys are at the carpet, that's your favorite time with
Yep.
Miss Kirby. I love that.
So, Miss Ahrens, preschool runs a little bit of a different schedule, right? So we have some preschool requirements. What are some of those requirements? So I know it's a little odd sometimes. Preschool won't have school, but everybody else has school. Maybe just talk about what you guys are doing those days, some of the requirements that you have as the director of preschool.
Yeah, so part of our statewide voluntary preschool program, we're held to standards that are handed down by the state. And within those standards, it's essentially like the must-haves of your program. And so it gives us guidelines on what centers to have in our program, how much space your program has to have for indoor play, outdoor play, what your schedule should look like. But it also includes guidelines for cleaning and professional development. So a lot of times when we don't have preschool on a day where the rest of the district is in session, it's because we are deep cleaning and sanitizing those classrooms, all of the toys. So if you think about all of the manipulatives, all the bears, all the blocks, everything has to be soaked and sanitized every so often. The carpets have to be cleaned and shampooed. So sanitary condition for learning is really important. And then the second reason would be a heavy emphasis on teacher professional development.
Yep.
So they're really digging in and learning what are the best and most appropriate instructional practices for our youngest learners.
Yeah.
So
And this doesn't just, Miss Ahrens is the preschool director, but you also have to oversee other preschool programs as well.
Yep.
And so part of our requirement is to partner with some of our preschool partners. Can you talk about that just a little bit?
Yeah, you bet. So we have 4 preschool partners within the community. So we partner with Dodger Preschool, St. Ed's Preschool, Community Christian, and St. Paul. Yep. And so those teachers, I will go into the buildings and I work with the teachers, I work with the fellow administration, and then they actually come into our building and do PLCs with us, professional learning communities, where that's where we dig into those standards. We monitor student learning. We talk about next steps and, here's where my kids are, here's where I want them to be, what's the best way to get them there.
Yep.
So we're really aligning our practices community-wide. And then we also align those professional development opportunities. Right. So make
awesome.
sure everyone's on the same page following those standards.
And it's hard to do. It's a big ask of someone to do that.
It's very busy, but it's good.
Very busy, just like a couple of preschoolers.
Absolutely. There's never a dull moment.
There's never a dull moment.
At the ECC, you never know what your day is going to look like, but it's always fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. I appreciate giving us some insight of our early childhood center, our preschool program offerings. Do you guys have anything else that you want to share or say into the mic before we're done for the day?
What do you guys think would be important for kids to know? Why should they want to come to the ECC?
To be smart.
To be smart. Well, that's might be the best answer we've had all day. Asher, why should kids go to preschool?
Because some can learn and get bigger and get smarter.
That is really, really good.
Absolutely.
So we're almost done, guys. Is there anything else you want to share? Do you want to say hi to anybody? This would be a perfect time. Look right at the cameras and say hi.
Hi.
Hi to who? Who do you want to say hi to?
My friend.
Say hi to your friends. Give them a big wave.
Hi.
Asher, who do you want to say hi to?
Friends.
Go
your
for
friends,
it.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody. So, well, thank you. Appreciate that. When this podcast is, and you view this podcast, I really highly encourage you. We will link the video that highlighted our ECC. I think we did that about 6 months ago, maybe. Really cool video just of what it looks like in the day of learning at the ECC a little bit. So, well, all right. Before we go, friends, is there anything, Miss Ahrens, you would like to share? Any last thoughts about the ECC?
I think just a shout out to our families and community members. Obviously, we work with some of our youngest scholars, and it isn't easy for those parents and those family members to entrust us with their babies, and we recognize that's a tall task, and we take that on and take that into consideration. And so we just want to give a big shout out to our families and community members. So,
and I don't know if you were in this position, but when my kids went to preschool, my kids are not at preschool age anymore. I remember dropping them off because maybe Miss Porter was going to struggle with that drop off a little bit. So it's a little bit sad, but exciting when you have to drop your kids off at school all day. And so I remember being a little bit sad myself, but it's super exciting, right?
Yeah.
So,
well,
and I love the ECC. It's a safe place. It's a great place to go. Our both administrators there communicate at a really high level and do a great job. And so, Asher and Moriah, thank you so much. I'm glad you got to put the headphones on. Put the headphones on, and now you can hear everything that everybody's saying, which I know that's super exciting. So,
thanks for coming on today, guys.
Yes.
I know.
So some things as we wrap up today. Friday night, we have a top 10 matchup in football. I don't know when that's the last time that's happened in the history of Fort Dodge. I bet it's been quite a few years, but it's at home. We play Sergeant Bluff Luton. So that should be a really good game. I think Sergeant Bluff Luton was a dome team last year. So a big challenge for the Dodgers on Friday, but I think we're ready. I also got a chance to go to the Dome last Friday. I think Miss Ahrens has a son that plays high school football. Really cool experience for our kids. I think they absolutely loved it. Moriah's dad is a coach for us. And so really pretty cool experience. And then we have a home JV volleyball tournament this weekend as well. And then October 10th, we have no school as our next no school day, but it's another 8 to 12 professional development day. We had our first one last week. Our teachers work a half a day, which I think the feedback has been really positive from our staff. So kids are gone, teachers are still working, but they work about a half a day. And I think they really enjoy that half day and then really get to, enjoy their weekend a little bit. So I'm just going to encourage everybody to subscribe, share on all of our social media platforms. Thanks again for joining the Fort Dodge Schools podcast. Be sure to follow us for more stories, updates, board tidbits. But until next time, go Dodgers.
Thank you for listening to the Dodger Download, your source for all things Fort Dodge schools. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode and share with your friends, family, and fellow Dodgers. For more update and resources, visit us at fdschools.org or follow the Fort Dodge Community School District on social media. Until next time, keep showing that Dodger pride. This podcast is produced by Spin Market and Digital. Located in Fort Dodge, Iowa, Spin Market's highly skilled team can help you increase your market by updating your website, improving SEO, designing advertisements, and producing podcasts that will grab the attention of your market. Contact Spin Market today for all your digital marketing needs at digitalagent@spinmarket.com or call us at 515-302-8026. And to learn more, visit our website at www.spinmarket.com. That's digitalagent@spinmarket.com or 515-302-8026. Or visit our website at www.spinmarket.com.